Yeah. What up, peoples? It's your boy Big Al Biggs here, coming at you yet again with another one. All right, so this is the second game I recorded from the Xbox comeback I played the other day. This time I teamed up with SeViLLaNo. Shout outs to my guy. And from what you saw in the first game, me and Petite, we played great together. As you saw in the first video I posted, it's like, and we haven't played it in probably a year, maybe more longer. I don't even remember, but it's like we never stopped playing. You know what I mean? And we just played well together. And so this is against Sevi and the other guy, and their defense. In our defense, they should I think they have the upper hand because they play longer together. Me and Sevi, even though we're friends, we hardly play. This is probably like maybe I could count in my both hands how many times we've played together. You know what I mean? So and also Sevi has a different style of play. You know what I mean? He likes to use a lot of slices and a lot of drop shots. Which doesn't play well with my strategy. And how I play. You know what I mean? So it's always like a task to team up with him. Plus, as right there you can see, Sevi likes to take charge. You know what I mean? He likes to take control of the game and so like I'm basically backing him up practically. And as you saw right there, he saw me at the net, but yet he's going for the same ball. So we got tangled. He already engaged in the ball, but I was already at net. So that could be a problem. At least for me it is. You know what I mean? Because anytime I see somebody behind me, like engaging in the same ball, I start. It takes away from my game. I now start thinking about him, like, oh my god, should I cut this ball and go for the volley and for the smash or whatever. And yeah, so it can be a task in the way we play, and it's not a shot to him. It's just like, it's just how he plays, and I have a different style, and you know what I mean. But so far, it's been working good, because me personally, I could play with anybody. You know what I mean? Because I have the control of, like, okay, I'm playing with an aggressor, so let me just back him up practically. You feel me? I do it with a Lumi shithead. He's a button masher. I do it with well, you get the idea. You know what I mean? They're button mashers, so I really can't play my style of play. I play to their style and basically back them up. I only go when I have an opening. You feel me? So yeah, so what was I saying? Okay, so I just got in a blank right now. Brain fart. So anyway, yeah, even though we're winning, it's again, it's it can be, I really have to be in my P's and Q's when I team up with Sevi, because it could like I really have to, like, you know, see what he's doing in order for me to react, you know. But it is what it is. See, as you can see, like, I didn't, I was right by the ball. As you can see, I'm not even pressing the button because I know he's, you know, gonna take all the shots, you know. So I'm just basically, you know, trying to back him up, but and there's Petit, you know, making use of his backhand, you know, and going right. Look, as you see, right there, that just y'all saw, like, you know, Sevi engaging in the same shot I already hit, you know, So that just throws me off, you know, because like I start to double guess myself. Shouldn't I? You know what I mean? So then I start becoming hesitant, and then that's when I start making mistakes. You know what I mean? But and I'm not blaming Sevi again because he has a different style of playing and whatever. But yeah. So my point is, like, you can see the different level of, you know, partnership here, you know, between me and Petit was real smooth, real clean, real crisp, you know. Nobody got in nobody's way, you know. But with Sevi, the way he plays, you know, it's just like almost like totally different from how I, you know, approach the game. But it is what it is, you know. The good thing is that I could control my button mashing, so look right there. I know he's, like, you know, going for all those balls, so I'm just, see, sometimes it doesn't work in our favor, him being so aggressive with the, you know, pressing the buttons, because right there I was trying to help him, but, you know, he took the shot. And that's another reason why you see the drops and the slicing, you know, it doesn't work for me, because once he does that, he opens up a whole different type of options for him. They could do the trick drop shot. They could go middle. They could go, you know, both sides, right or left. They could, like, you know, they have so many options, you know. Instead, like with a hard shot, you know, all they could do is just, you know, do a good counter, you know. Because if they try anything else, then they pop it up. You feel me? But yeah, but again, it's just the way he plays. So I'm already used to it. So there's certain players, like there's a certain player that, you know, we always, you know, have discussions. Oh, like, you know, this motherfucker won't let me play, blah blah blah. And I always tell him, listen, you already know how he plays. Just back him up. That's your best choice on how to, you know, win with him. You know he's gonna be aggressive. You know he's gonna. So just back him up and wait for your opportunity. You know what I mean? That's why it's
Advantage player one.
it's difficult to play with somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like right there, like he sees me. You know, now I'm sure his intentions were, again, like you saw him, like we're both engaged in the same ball. So right there, I'm like, damn, you know, it makes me think about it twice before, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's oh, back to the story that I have a friend that we talk about it, you know. So yeah, I tell him all the time, like,
Advantage player one.
yeah, just, you know, back him up, you know. That's the only chance, because if you start, you know, playing your game, he can't stop. He can't stop because he likes being aggressive, you know. But you have control better than him, so just back him up. But yeah, look where he at. Engaging
Game
at,
player
you
1.
know.
King.
Now I had no business like diving like that, but my point is that it's just like once I see that, like, you know, the guys, you know, engaging in the same shot, I'm like, you know, I mean, I can't play in the back because he's practically, you know,
15.
taking all the shots, and I can't play in the front because he's in the back, you know, engaging in the same shots as I am. So it's just sometimes it could really be difficult, and just for my game sake, because like, you know, I have such a unique style, you know, because I really think nobody has
30.
a style like mine, you know, and I'm not saying that my style is good. If anything, it's probably one of the worst, because that's exactly why I be cutting people's, you know, into their shots, because I like to, you know, create my own volley and whatever. So, but it is what it is, you know.
Love 40.
So, back to this. Yeah. So as you can see, like, my style is just like straight up. There's no trickery. There's no slicing. It's just real simple, real basic. You know, back up, get in position, use your backhand, and step into the shot. And as you can see, look, I hit it right to him, and
Game player 2.
I got the point, the easy point.
Player 4
So,
to serve.
and again, this is not a shot to Sevi, because like he does, like, there's been times that, you know, it's crazy because like him and Alumni Shithead, they're mirror players, you know, both, you know, with the what you call it, with the aggressive style, you know, pressing the button, you know, going at every shot, you know. But I've played against him, and they make it work. I don't know how, they just make it work.
15 love.
So it's just with me, you know. I see, my style is like, yes, even though I get into people's shots, like what he just did, right? See, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But if the roles were reversed, he would have been pressing the button. You know what I mean? And then we would have been in trouble if the guy wasn't able to counter that shot. You feel me? So yeah, it could be somewhat tricky. So yeah. So I have seen I've seen Sevi and Alumni Shithead play well together. You know what I mean? And again, they make it work. But and look, but sometimes look, it just it could be just as much it could work. It also, there's a lot of room for error, as what you just seen, you know, because he's always, you know, pressing the button aggressively, so he gets himself in trouble like that. You feel me? But so as you can see, I'm just staying away, because I know he's gonna be taking care of that. Now look, another perfect example. I was there at net for 2 or 3, you know, volleys. So he knows I'm in net, but yet the ball comes to me and he engages in the same ball. So I mean, I don't know. It's real hard to, you know, to know when to attack, you know, because I'm thinking of him. Okay, can I go now? Is he gonna try to go for the same ball? So it could be very tricky. But in this case, our opponent, well, yeah, just the opponent, because Petit is a really hell of a good player. You know what I mean? Like I said, one of the best here in X360. As you can see, look, he was all the way on the corner side, and he already had pressed the button. So like, how can you compete with something like? So all you can do is just back him up. You know what I mean? Again, but you know, the good thing is that we're winning is because Petit has a weaker partner. You know what I mean? So even though Petit is like controlling, you know, his shots, he could, you know, go back and from right to left, left to right, and be, you know, be a you know, just help instead of being in the way. It's
Love 15.
it could be you know, a task. One thing I've noticed, I haven't even I said it this before, that the
15 all.
the connection for Xbox 360 is so clean, so crisp. I've played PS3 for so long that I never even realized it, but my lag, I'm starting to get used to the lag, because I've out in this past few games on the Xbox, I was doing things that I couldn't do in a long time. Like, wait a second, how did I pull that off? And it's because there's no lag in Xbox 360. And in the PS3, the lag is real, bro. That lag is fucking real. So
30 all.
my shots are cleaner. I can move, you know, more, you know, fluently. On the 360, it's just game overall is just, you know, so much smoother. You know what I mean?
30 40.
Yeah. So as you can see, I'm back in Sevi, but he's making his own points. You know, he's getting, you know, he's getting shit done. You know, but it's because, you know, I know how to control my shot.
Deuce.
You know, and it makes it easier, not only for him but for me as well. You know what I mean? Again, he's like, it's so hard to know what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just staying behind because I know he was gonna, you know, go there. So as you can see, I just pull back, you know, and it's just unfortunate when I'm at net, he can't do the same, you know. So in the middle of the match, I'm always thinking about that, and that just takes away from my game. You know what I mean? So, but you know, sometimes, you know, two players can't play well together, can't mesh well together. You know what I mean? And just different styles, you know, clash. You know, just it just doesn't mesh well. But I know what I was getting into, you know what I mean? So it's not like like this is all new to me, you feel me? So right there, look, I don't even know how that was the first time throughout this whole match, like, I cut and he didn't engage in the same shot as I did. You know, that was the first time. So think about that. Think about this whole time I'm at net, and every time I go for a shot or try to, you know, go for a shot, he engages in the same shot. So it just throws me off. You feel me? But yeah. Look, again, it was on my side. I'm at net, you know, and as you can hear, because of my flower, I'm the one that hit it. So, but it is what it is, you know. It's a real hard sometimes to play with Sevi, but there it is. You know, hopefully you like it. So you see the difference from game 1 with Petit to this. All right, go. Peace.